In the heart of Denver, a bustling city known for its vibrant life and complex challenges, the police force stood as the backbone of order and security. Among the many officers stationed at the city's prominent police headquarters were two young recruits who would soon become legends within the precinct: Police Major Jasmin and Police Major Bryan. Though their paths to the force were different, fate had a way of aligning them. Jasmin was no ordinary officer. From day one, her dedication to her work and her sharp instincts had set her apart. She grew up with a deep-rooted sense of justice, inspired by her father, who was once a decorated police officer himself. She had always admired his stories of bravery and compassion, which fueled her desire to serve. Joining the force wasn't just a job for Jasmin, it was a calling, a way to make the world a safer place. Bryan, on the other hand, had a different journey. Coming from a military background, discipline and tactical precision were second nature to him. He had seen combat and understood the weight of life and death decisions. When he transitioned into the police force, he carried with him an air of confidence and fearlessness, earning him respect among his peers. His fellow officers often joked that nothing could shake Bryan, not the toughest criminals, not even the most dangerous operations. From the moment Jasmin and Bryan were assigned their first case together, there was an undeniable chemistry between them. They complemented each other perfectly. Jasmin's keen ability to read people and situations paired seamlessly with Bryan's tactical approach. Together, they formed a dynamic duo, solving cases that many believed unsolvable. The streets of Denver were tough, but with Jasmin's intuition and Bryan's unwavering resolve, they quickly became a force to be reckoned with. Their bond was professional at first, built on mutual respect. They admired each other's dedication and unwavering sense of duty. Late-night stakeouts, high-stress operations, and countless hours spent working side by side strengthened their partnership. But as time passed, it became clear to both of them that what they shared went beyond the boundaries of work. There was a connection, a spark that neither could deny. 4 years into their partnership, the change in their relationship was undeniable. What had started as mutual admiration turned into something deeper. It wasn't just about solving cases or bringing criminals to justice anymore. It was about the quiet moments in between. The late-night coffee runs, the shared laughter after a long shift, the unspoken understanding that they had each other's backs, no matter what. Bryan was the first to realize it. He had always been level-headed and composed, but when it came to Jasmin, she had a way of breaking through his tough exterior. He found himself looking forward to seeing her every day, not just because she was a brilliant officer, but because she made him feel alive. She challenged him, inspired him, and made the job, no matter how hard it was, feel a little lighter. One evening, after a particularly grueling operation, Bryan and Jasmin sat in the squad car, the city lights flickering around them. The adrenaline from the case was starting to fade, and for the first time, Bryan allowed himself to admit what he had been feeling for a long time. "Jasmin," he began, his voice softer than usual, "I don't know how to say this, but I know, I've fallen for you." Jasmin looked at him, her heart racing. She had felt the same way for months but had pushed those feelings aside, telling herself it was just the stress of the job playing tricks on her. But now, hearing Bryan's words, everything clicked into place. "I think I've been waiting for you to say that," she replied with a smile that made Bryan's heart skip a beat. From that moment on, their relationship changed. They were still professional on the job. No one could ever accuse them of letting their personal lives interfere with their work, but there was a new depth to their connection. It was as if they had always been meant to be more than partners, more than friends. Their love story had begun in the most unlikely of places. On the streets of Denver, amidst the chaos and danger of police work. After 4 years of working together and 2 years of being inseparable off-duty, Bryan knew he couldn't wait any longer. He wanted Jasmin by his side, not just as his partner on the job, but as his partner in life. So, one evening, after a quiet dinner at their favorite little Italian restaurant, Bryan got down on one knee. It wasn't some grand, extravagant proposal. That wasn't their style. Instead, it was simple, heartfelt, and perfect. With a small diamond ring that sparkled in the candlelight, Bryan asked Jasmin to marry him. Her eyes filled with tears, and without hesitation, she said yes. Their wedding was as simple as their love. Surrounded by close friends, family, and their colleagues who had watched their story unfold, Jasmin and Bryan exchanged vows. There was no need for extravagance, the love they shared was all that mattered. It was a day filled with laughter, joy, and the promise of a lifetime together. After their wedding, Jasmin and Bryan continued their work as police majors, balancing the demands of their careers with their growing family. They were soon blessed with 3 beautiful children, a perfect mix of Jasmin's intelligence and Bryan's adventurous spirit. Their home was modest, but it was filled with love, laughter, and the pitter-patter of little feet. Despite the dangers of their jobs, Jasmin and Bryan always made time for their family. They taught their kids the values of hard work, kindness, and courage. Even though their careers could be intense, they made sure their home was a sanctuary, a place where love thrived. Their story went viral, shared by their colleagues, friends, and those who admired them from afar. It wasn't just the love story of 2 police officers. It was a story of balance, dedication, and the beauty of a simple, happy life. They had found joy not in material things, but in the quiet, everyday moments they shared as a family. And so, Jasmin and Bryan lived out their days, side by side, proving that love can flourish in the most unexpected of places, even in the midst of duty and danger. Their love story became a beacon of hope, showing the world that true happiness comes from the love and connection we build with those who matter most. Thank you for watching. Please tap that subscribe button to help my YouTube channel grow, and please like and share to your family and friends.